Baseboard 1, a quick video tour. Hi, welcome back to St Blazey Model World. A few weeks ago I uploaded a video of Baseboard 2 of my model village, and I thought it was about time we had a quick brief video tour of Baseboard 1. I'd appreciate it if you subscribe to my channel. It's free to do so, and if you hit the bell icon as well, you'll get an alert every time a new program is released. This costs you nothing, but it does help me grow my channel. Okay, let's get on. Now, Baseboard 1 really is not that complicated, certainly not compared to everything that's going on in Baseboard 2, but the centrepiece of Baseboard 1 is this, which is my artistic representation of Newquay railway station, how it was some years ago. And I suppose there's a good place to start as any. We'll just take you through this. The station building that you can see is not the right one. It's just a temporary one, partly to remind me to put something there in place of it. And at the back of that you can see a great big lump of wood that's sort of half painted black. That's simply a prop for the backboard for my back scene. So as I said, this is Newquay railway station as it was, and at the back of the station buildings there was and still is a car park, so we've incorporated that. And then moving round, the area that's on the left here, where you can see this raised area, that represents pavement, but most of that is going to be built over. There is a building that sits over that, so that will be put in place eventually. Looking at the track here in between the two platforms, you'll notice the unusual buffer arrangement, and that arrangement remained. It might even still be there now, but it certainly remained long after the station buildings were demolished, and platform 1, which is this one here, that was put into disuse, and now, although it still exists, is no longer used. So just moving along, you can see the point work there for the run around, and I've just dropped an 08 shunter. This is all in N gauge, by the way. Those of you not sure or don't remember, it's all N gauge. So I've just dropped an 08 shunter in there to give you a brief idea of scale. These are going to be 5 carriage platforms, so they're reasonably long even in N gauge. So we'll just follow the track along there, and you might ask yourself what the hell is going on there in the middle of the platform. For those of you who are familiar with platform 1 at Newquay, it does have in the middle of it this rather strange concrete repair section, and what I'll do is I'll put a photograph onto this video so that you can see that, and I'll also put in a photograph of the buffer arrangement at the end there, just so that you can see how it compares to my interpretation of it. As I say, this is just an interpretation. The reality of this small section here, it's about 4 or 5 inches long, but I can't remember how long it is in real life, and I've never bothered to go along with a tape measure. I'd probably upset somebody if I did, because that particular part of the platform and this area here is overlooked by the police station at Newquay. So just to avoid any complications. So there we are, there's the rest of the platform under construction at the moment. We've got a nice tub of tube of PVA here to give us a bit of a scale. I'll just take you down, you can see the curvature. The centre platform, platform 2, and what will represent also the bay platform. This end piece has only just been put in, so there's some tidying up to do there. And then I've just got a little bit of point work at the very end. Doesn't fully represent what's really there or was really there, but it's good enough for how I want it to be. Coming away, we've got a 47 here with a line of coaches, a rake of coaches. They're not the right ones, and again, they're just there to give you a feel of what's the sort of size and the scale of this particular board. This is all put together on a baseboard that is 2 foot by 4 foot. In reality, there were 4 or 5 sidings in this space, but I've gone for just one. As I said, it is really just a representation of what was there. But I remember as a youngster, those 4 or 5 sidings, particularly on a Saturday, would all be occupied by trains that had been chartered by Saga. Hopefully, if I can find it, we'll just have a quick look at my buffer arrangement at Newquay, and then we'll put in a photograph of the real thing. And the same applies to this odd section of platform surface on platform 1. Just at the far end here, we've got some woodwork going in, and this is just to represent the or to hold the back scene and the low relief buildings that are going to congregate in this area here to represent what you would see if you came out of Newquay railway station in the sort of 70s to very early 80s. This has a run round as well, because it's I haven't really decided how large this is going to be yet, but it's basically a tail chaser with an end-to-end element in it, and the end-to-end element is the branch line of Par to Newquay. So the tail chasing part, which you can see here, just represents sort of the main line as it would meander off from sort of St Austell, which would be away to our right, and heading off to our left would take you towards Penzance. So there we are, not a massive amount to see. We'll try and give you a bit more of an update once this is complete. But there it is so far, my interpretation of Newquay as it was many, many years ago. And I suppose for all of us, or certainly a lot of us, we remember it as a better time. Okay, that's it for now. Sorry it's been another short one. Time is becoming ever more valuable as the prospect of return to working looms larger and larger. Take care, stay safe, we'll see you soon.